Hey there, boys and girls. Today in music class, or this week in music class, we are starting to figure out what hip hop is. Why hip hop? Because when we did a Google form, and those of you who submitted your answers, your top choice was hip hop. So we're going to learn a little bit more about it. So let's get to it. First of all, what is hip hop? What do you think hip hop is? So just kind of think, write down a piece of paper or jot down. What is it? What do you think it is? So you can go ahead and pause, and then I'll continue. All right. So as we are learning about different styles or different kinds of music, number one, we want to make sure that we respect the culture. It doesn't matter whether we're learning classical music, baroque, jazz, hip hop, or heavy metal. We need to respect what that music is because it belongs to somebody. So we respect it. We may not always like it, but we respect it. Now we also give credit. If we get something of rhythm or a foundation beat from somebody, it's like, hey, I got it from so and so. For example, this PowerPoint, I kind of redid a little bit of stuff, but I took it from a webinar that I am currently taking on hip hop. That's how I'm learning. I'm learning right with you. We need to be open to learning. That means I've had some kiddos that say, I don't like it. I'm not going to learn it. I hate it. Well, that's not being open to learning. You might not like it, but we're going to learn to appreciate it for the pieces that the culture is bringing to our history, to our learning, because they are important parts of all it. There are also some parts like hip hop that your parents probably don't want you to listen to. All right, because some things aren't appropriate. Sometimes they use bad words, or the theme is inappropriate for kids. So we take the parts of it that we can learn about, and that's what we're going to do. Be mindful, don't label. Some of the kids say, hey, that's dumb, that's stupid. But when you are saying that's dumb or that's stupid, you are actually telling somebody the stuff you listen to is really dumb. Okay? Because somebody likes it. So all music is good music to someone. You might not like it, but somebody does. And that's where we bring in that respect thing. We're open to learning about it. I don't have to go home and listen to it, but we're open to it. A story that I've given in my classes is country music. I don't like country music. It's not for me. It's just nothing that I've gotten into. My oldest son listens to country music now. Of course, growing up with me as the mom, I was listening to new age music or classical music or Enya, Yanni, that sort of stuff. They go their own way. Now, we went to Nashville. Nashville's country music. We went to the Grand Ole Opry because I felt, hey, I'm here. I'm going to go. I don't like the music, but I'm going to go. I'm glad I went because now I have a new appreciation for that kind of music. And sometimes I will even listen to different artists. So I learned to appreciate it. I don't necessarily like it. I'm not going to listen to it all the time, but I understand that just a little bit more. So the elements of hip hop, what makes it up? There are 5 basic things. One is your DJ. We're going to learn about that today. So over here is your DJ. He is busy. He's got some turntables. He's got some different things to explore the sound with. We have our MC. Your MC is your rapper who's going to be doing the rhymes. All right? And that's sometimes when you've got some music mom, dad don't want you to listen to. So don't. All right? We're going to create our own that is appropriate for school. 3, you got graffiti. Graffiti, people are expressing themselves, whether it's good or bad. They're letting their thoughts be known, and this is the way they can do that. 4 is BB. B-boying, which is really break dancing. All right, so you got them dancing. Here we got a picture of a break dancer. Some of you might do some break dancing at home. All right, got to make sure you're doing it safely. And 5 is knowledge. Knowledge is where we are. We're learning about hip hop. I'm learning about hip hop. What is it? So we just break it down. So the job of the DJ, let me just move this over a little bit. Our DJ mixes the music for the audience. He wants to make it so people get into it. They've got a nice beat. They've got some cool sounds to listen to. So he selects and plays the music. He uses multiple turntables. Here we have a turntable and a record. A few years ago, when I mentioned the word record, kids didn't know what they were. But nowadays, records are coming back. And so if we go back just a screen here, let me go back one. Go back over here, we've got the DJ, and he's got 2 turntables, and he's using that. And so part of that, he's going to perform a turntable scratching, where he takes the arm, and on that arm underneath here is a little needle that's going to go round and round. It's going to pick up that sound. So we're going through, and so he does some scratching, which makes some really cool percussive sounds. So that's the job of the DJ. Now, beat making is the foundation of hip hop. You've got to have that beat. Where did it stem from? Well, it kind of came out of a lack of resources. There wasn't money for instruments. There wasn't money to go and learn how to play an instrument or more education. So instead, people would use the tools around them. They would use found sounds. Now, you can look around you and find a found sound. Now, if I pull up my recorder, is that a found sound? No, it's a musical instrument. People didn't have these. All right, I might have a found sound like my water bottle. All right, I have a sound. You can go in the kitchen and find lots of found sounds. So right now I want you to pause. I want you to find 3 to 5 found sounds, and maybe you can message me in Seesaw. This is what I found. All right, so go ahead and pause me, and I will continue. So they would use what is available. Keep in mind, you can make music anywhere. If you're on a deserted island, you can make music. If you're in the car traveling somewhere, you can make music. Just be careful you don't irritate mom and dad too much, all right? Sometimes that happens. You're in your room, you don't know what to do. You can make music anywhere. So you, my friends, are the music makers. Throughout, as we're learning about hip hop, you are going to perform a foundation beat, which we're going to work on today. You'll be able to improvise above that foundation beat by emphasizing beats 2 and 4. In most music, we have our strong beat as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 3. Hip hop, it's 2 and 4, just like jazz music when we're improvising. And we can provide positive support for other music makers. We don't want to say, oh, that was horrible. Oh, what are you doing? Nice job. Could you try this? I like what you're doing. Think of some positive things, ways that you can help other people positively, being kind to one another. All right. So this gets us where we're going to be doing today's tabletop beat making. Now I'm going to use my hands. You can use a tabletop. But keep in mind, it does hurt. I use my hands. So the fist is the boom. So we've got the boom right here. And as we go through, the open palm is the bat. So you've got a boom, bat, bat, boom, bat, boom, bat, bat. Do that with me. Boom, bat, bat, boom, bat, boom, bat, bat, boom, bat. So it's boom, and then bat is a strong beat on beat 2, boom, bat on 4. So 2 and 4. So let's try it together. Do it about 6 times. 2. Here we go. Boom, bat, bat, boom, bat, 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 boom, bat, bat. I lost count. All right. So we do that, and on top of that, we're going to have, we'll improvise. We have that boom, bat, bat, boom, bat, boom, bat, bat. You go. And so you got that foundation beat and you're improvising above. So that's what I want you to practice. I will create a little video that just has that rhythm so you can improvise above that. Practice playing with me. And that's what our lesson is today on just getting started with hip hop. So now we've gone quickly through a lot of things. If you need to go back and review it, go ahead. What are some key things about hip hop? Keep in mind, you make music out of nothing. You don't need anything. You use found sounds. You have a foundation beat that has strong beats on beats 2 and beats 4. You can make music anywhere. Keep in mind you respect the culture. Be kind to others. Be open to learning new ideas. All right? I'll get that foundation beat going so you can improvise above that. Talk to you later.